Welcome back, AutoCAD programming aficionados. Oh boy, I'm tired. I've tried to make this video so many times, at least 3 other times. Something always happened. 2 nights ago, last time I tried to make this video, I had to stop when I found out that my father-in-law got stabbed in the street. So this time I'm just going to do it. I'm going to put it online, and that's going to be the end of it. Well, maybe I'll remake it sometime. But what can I say? Look, I've rewritten architectural windows in C#. Really, that's one of the reasons why I was making this series, to eventually write this program in C#. And I learned a hell of a lot. I already knew a little bit because I've worked in Object ARX a long time back, but it was a lot of fun, and I did it using ChatGPT. I should have brought up ChatGPT to show you some of this stuff here. Where is it? Did I get rid of it? Damn it. Oh, there it is, like UCS management. I was trying to figure out, oh, this is like something else. Yeah, one of the things about ChatGPT is that it seemingly knows everything, but then it makes big mistakes programming. Like, it sent me down a wild goose chase. I was trying to figure out how to use user coordinate systems so that when window was adjusted, UCS would appear. That would be parallel to the window plane. And it had me go on a wild goose chase. And as it turned out, um, it was a waste of time, several hours waste of time. Had It was having me create UCSs in the UCS collection somewhere. No, the editor has a current UCS member variable, and you can save it for reference later, or you can just change it, and it works very nicely. You just send it a 3D matrix. Now, I'm not sure what to tell you, except that the way I did it is that I would have it rewrite individual functions in C# that I gave it in autolisp, and it did pretty good. Didn't always get it perfect, and there you can see some test code here. I'm just really kind of tired. I just wanted to tell you that the best way to learn uh, Chat GPT, the best way to learn uh, C#.net programming for AutoCAD is to what's going on? Oh, is it running? I didn't realize I made it run. The best way to, oh yeah, I guess I did, is to have ChatGPT translate stuff from AutoLisp that you've written and know well. And well, here I'll share the window command. Window. It's almost the exact same thing. Oh, except you can't draw a rectangle dynamically in the C# version, because there was just no clean way to get the same functionality and behavior as the rectangle command. So you got to draw the rectangles ahead of time. Or oh, you can't see the rectangle until you click no for some reason. The window rather. See, it's actually there. And then of course you can modify it just like the original. Pretty much the same thing. And of course you can delete it. Oh, you gotta hit exit just like the original X. What's going on? I'll just click the button. Oh, there's a breakpoint I put in there. I'm not sure what else to say. I'm tired. I'm really tired, to tell you the truth, y'all. But I made a few objects. This here is a window object, and basically what it does is uh, it'll take a window dictionary, and you can create the window object from a window dictionary. As it has a constructor that'll do that. If I can find here it is. It takes a dictionary of an existing window object and a window dictionary, and it figure out all the variables, and then it puts it in a window object. It's a lot easier to manipulate. And it can create a window object from polyline rectangle here. It's not going to know everything. It's not going to know what the handed. Oh, I took the handedness out, by the way. The handedness variable, I got rid of it. I just made sure that if the handedness was left or negative, I just switched it around the points so that it would be right-handed or positive. And that was really an improvement on the program. Makes it simpler. And of course, if you create a window object from just a polyline rectangle, um, and you pass this as um, well, actually, this will take a wall entity handle, wall thickness, and in any case, I made it work. If you need all the window points, there's a function here to get them from the window object. You can take a window object and create its dictionary by passing it as dictionary, and it'll set up the dictionary. You can, of course, find out what the glass entity from the window object is, the frame entity. What entity is that? Has two references. I'm not sure what I use that for. Let's see what where the references are. Oh, okay. I see. That one is just called by when you want to get a reference to the frame entity of that object or the glass entity, and so that both of those use a window entity function. There was one other object I created. What was it? Oh yeah, the polyline rect info object. Um, I did this so that you could get all the important information out of the polyline and have it handy and ready in order to, you could just pass this object to a function. Hey, it worked out very nice. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. I had a couple. Oh, I didn't use that. I used I used globals. I did have a few globals. What happened to it? I should have taken some of the files out. In the globals, you can create a public static class for globals. And as long as it all has public static everything in it, you can use this as a global variable space, including functions. And you can use you can create global variables as well. Looks like I didn't do that. Looks like there's no global variables in this. These set X record functions are for dealing with dictionaries. Dictionaries in autolisp are a lot easier to deal with than dictionaries in C#. I really have come to appreciate our autolisp even more. There are some things you can do, and a lot of things you can do in C# that you can't do in autolisp. But there's some things in autolisp that you can't do in C#, like you can't get a good entlast function. You can't get the cursors to act like they do in the rectangle function or other functions, uh, commands in AutoCAD that ask for points. Can't use the dynamic UCS, or it's very hard. Uh, I could clean up the code a little bit more. I probably will. But I really learned a lot. Um, and I feel very comfortable in visual, I'm sorry, CSharp .NET for AutoCAD. I started enjoying myself quite a bit. Of course, the Visual Studio IDE is probably the best around. And what else can I say? That's this. I learned how to do all this stuff very fast because I had a context that I reprogrammed a program in. So I understood the program completely, and I had all the logic worked out. And so all I had to concentrate on was this, all the objects, the .NET API, and everything started falling in place. It was very frustrating at first. What can I say? I'll go around and clean it up a little bit more. What's this? Rectangle jig. Oh, I was exploring these things called jigs in .NET. It allows you to dynamically change an object or a custom object. Maybe I'll do custom objects next, custom entities. But you know how, like, when you draw a circle and the circle changes size when you draw it dynamically inside the command? That's the jig. It displays the circle and allows it to be modified dynamically. And so I tried to write a jig for the rectangle so that I could dynamically draw a rectangle inside the command. And the cursor was off. I couldn't get it to do the dynamic UCS functionality. So I gave up on it. Maybe I'll try again when I might decide to redo this to show custom objects so that the window is its own custom object, and instead of having two objects representing it that are referred to in a dictionary. That'll be a little bit more advanced. But in any case, what can I say? You'll get used to using these transactions here. Makes everything a fair amount more complicated. But that's what you got to do if you want to program close to the metal, or at least closer to the metal, as people used to say. And well, I'm gonna put this online. Or rather, it is online. I'll leave a link to the GitHub repository, of course, and you can figure out what's going on in .NET for AutoCAD yourself pretty easily. It's got all those other concepts in there. I did not use UCSs for inside the data. I just used the um, I use vectors for the axes and points where the uh, user coordinate system origins. That turned out to be easier. I only used matrices for changing the uh, UCS, which was unavoidable because you have to use the set current UCS or current UCS member variable in the editor object. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to explain any of this code. If you have any autolisp experience to speak of, and AutoCAD experience to speak of, you'll be able to figure all this out. I'm sorry, so tired. This is like the fifth time I've tried to record this video. I'm just going to put it online. If I wait for it to be perfect, I'll be here for the rest of my life. But between taking my advice in this video and looking at the code, you should be able to pick it up pretty quickly. Um, the code isn't perfect. It works very reliably, though. I mean, I gotta go through and erase all these commented out code. All right, well, I'm not sure what I should do next. My next series of videos on. If you have any suggestions, please write it down in the comments. If you have any suggestions at all, it'd be great to hear from you. Thanks for watching to the end of this video. I gotta go and have some lunch and visit a couple friends, new friends. So in any case, you can learn .NET very easily if you take some existing autolisp code and ask ChatGPT to translate it function by function. You might even have a little bit of fun. And you have my code to learn from as well. Okay? Have a wonderful evening. Hug your beloved family members. And please give me a like. And I'm hoping someone will follow my channel. You could be like my fourth follower. That'd be really great if you could do that. I'd appreciate it. And tell me what you want to see me do next in the channel. You want me to do some custom object? Do you want me to get into Python programming in AutoCAD? Those are a couple ideas I had. Please give me some more ideas or tell me what you want me to do. I'd really appreciate it. All right, so have a wonderful evening and or morning or afternoon, whatever it is where you are, and I'll see you on the next one.